Hey guys, we're about to do you pick a card today. Oop. Hi, I'm so happy to be going live. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've done you pick a card. So I'm excited. I'm excited to be here. So you pick a card. Hope you guys can hear me. Left my headphones on. I just realized like the music was playing through my headphones. So hopefully you guys can hear me good. But we're gonna do you pick a card where you guys pick do you see my cat? He's back there. He's chilling with me, Nico. He always loves to be next to me while I'm reading. But we're gonna do you pick a card. So you guys can pick. We can do 18 plus if you guys want to. I did ask in the community what topic you guys really needed. Somebody said twin flame, no contact. I know I've been gone. So the algorithm, I got to get back into the algorithm. But we can do that. We can do twin flame, no contact. Also, somebody in one of the videos that just dropped, it was probably what your haters are saying recently, said that they wanted to know the karma for your haters. So we can do that. I think that was interesting too. We could do that. We don't want to like, focus too much on the haters, but Hi, Fly. Might suggest that we think about an 18 plus encounter. Every Friday there's going to be a spicy drop. So I think I just did one, right? 18 plus encounter just dropped recently, but we can do that too. So you guys can think about what you guys want to do, okay? What you guys want to do, what you want this video to be on with this pick a card. But let's talk about the winter specials real quick before we get into it. So I have some winter specials going on, okay? It ends on December 19th. My winter sale that's going on right now. Now the 2-for-1 is still going on and it will go bye-bye before 2025. This is really your last chance to get the 2-for-1 special. The 2-for-1 special is 2 60-minute tarot readings for the price of one. It was really hot this summer. You guys ate it up. And it will be going bye-bye, okay, before the year is over. This is a great opportunity if you want a big, juicy reading. It's also great if you want to see what 2025 is going to be like. And also if you want to gift somebody this year a tarot reading. Some of you guys did that this summer, gifting some of your besties. Somebody gifted their mother a tarot reading because it is 2-hour-long readings for the price of one. So this is the last chance to really snag a spot. And like I said, this would be a really great option to do if you want to have like a yearly spread, because my solar return and yearly spreads are usually really long, like over 2 hours long. So if you are wanting to see how 2025 will be for you, this will be a great option. And again, yes, gifting your bestie, your sister, your brother a tarot reading, as well as yourself, that's also a really good option. Now, also, let me see, my eyes are just like, I cannot really see. Okay. So also what's going on is the $40 readings that I'm doing this winter sale. This also ends on the 19th. And so it's basically the information is right there. You Cash App or PayPal. Those are my only two options for the $40 readings. If we're going to do it exactly the way that we do the $10, the $20 readings, it's basically a discounted emergency reading. It's only 15 minutes long. Um, so if you want to just kind of explore, if you've never worked with me before, that's also a great option. If you just want to explore just like one topic briefly and go into some, you know, into some cards on a certain topic, that's a great option. Also, I have 25% off other items in the shop, including aura readings. So if you wanted an aura reading, this would be a great option to do. It is the Winter Wishes um, sale, okay, that I have on my Etsy. It is for aura readings as well as the spells, the rituals, um, and spell work services. So if you've always wanted to get an aura reading and never have, don't know how to like navigate it and or not know, you don't know how it is. Sorry, my cat is like scratching at the door. Sorry. This would be a great option though, the 25% off. And yeah, and all of the spell work and rituals and spell work services are also on there. So let me show you guys that. This is something new that's happening on the Etsy. I have pre-recorded and printed out like sheets to add to your magical journals, your grimoires, your spell journals. But this is basically spells that are up there that you can download immediately. Those are also on sale as well. The beauty spell is actually doing really well on there. I also have, I think it's the transmutation spell as well as the beauty spell linked together. If you purchase those together, I think you get even more monies off. But yeah, these are some spells that just dropped on the Etsy that I gifted you guys. I launched this in November. And also the spell work services up there. So this is more for the people that are wanting to work with me as a practitioner. See, the spells are for the people that are wanting to just use their own divine energy. Now, the spell work services that I generate the energy and I do the spell or the ritual for you, and you get documentation and all of that. But I don't want to take too long, but these are all also on sale, 25% off on the Etsy. So check out the Etsy. It's linked all down below in the description box. Okay, you guys, let's get into this tarot reading. We are back. Get my cards. Have you guys decided what you guys want to do? Okay. Yes, Juliet. Yes, I remember. Yes, 2 for 1. It's such a I took off my solar return because it's a lot. The 2 hour readings are a lot. So it will be going by. I need to get back to my normalcy. But I wanted to let you guys know it's the last chance for the 2 for 1. So let's get into this reading. Do you guys know what you want to do? We can do, I'm leaning more toward your karma for your haters. That's what I'm leaning more towards. I want to see what these motherfuckers are going to get. Okay. You need spice, true love. You need some spice. You can do spice too. Let's see. I'm making sure you guys get spice every week. Okay. I really am. Every Friday, a spicy video will drop. Let's see what the card selection could be. I think 2 people said they wanted spice, so let's do spice. What 18 plus should we do? What do you guys want to know? 18 plus. Their thoughts, their fantasies, the next time you guys are together. Someone said encounter. We are kind of doing a collective reading. It's a pick a card. So the collective that watches the pick a card. But we're doing pick a cards here. You pick a card. So you guys are going to decide on the topic. We're leaning towards karma is cool. Look, I want to see what these motherfuckers get for what they've done. I want to see the karma. His thoughts. Okay. I try to stay away. Like, I don't really care too much about the haters. You know what I mean? It's always interesting to. I don't like to focus too much on the negative energy. Okay, let's do something spicy. Since I did bring out some relationship cards, but I didn't bring any 18 plus. I didn't bring any 18 plus cards out here. I don't know. Something's telling me to do karma. Something's telling me to do karma. I didn't bring any of my 18 plus. And what's funny is because one of these cards had some of the 18 plus cards in it mixed together from when I did it. So, and I was like thinking this is somebody's message. So let me see these cards here. The cards that were left in this Hermit Tarot deck was the Queen of Wands. This will be the collective message. Okay, collective message. We're going to do a double whammy here. Okay, we'll get into karma. We'll do 2 topics. Why not? Right? So we'll do a collective message of their dirty thoughts. Since I don't have any 18 plus, because I wasn't really feeling that vibe, but let's do it. A bonus for the collective. So we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Page of Cups, and we have the Magician. Okay. So his thoughts about you. His thoughts, I feel like this is somebody with the Queen of Wands. This is someone that you have seen. They might have possibly seen or had the opportunity to see your body in some type of way. Like, and that doesn't necessarily mean that you were like naked or like you guys had sex or something, but like it could very much be that. Like they had the opportunity and the blessing, the honor of seeing you, undress. There's that energy, but it can also be like they went to the beach with you or you guys were in a jacuzzi together, able to see kind of like a lot of your body. Or you went out and when they saw you, you were kind of like your body looks seductive. So their thoughts are really thinking about either when they last saw you. It really feels like it's like when they last saw you, you were really like seductive. Okay. Looking. And they were very focused on your body. So that's what they're thinking. Their thoughts are very much about like you undressing. The people that haven't had the opportunity to actually see you naked, they're thinking about you naked. They're thinking about like it's more of like a fantasy. It's more of like they're just, their thoughts are kind of like they're going away with their thoughts in their head. And it is you being like undressed or undressing in front of them. But they think a lot about your like seduction as well. Like their thoughts kind of consist of how you seduce them. Okay. We also have the Magician here. So that, their thoughts are kind of like, it almost feels like I'm hearing plotting. And we do have the Page of Cups here as well. So I feel like the plot here is to get you alone. The plot here is to like get you out of your clothes, like get into your pants, get you out of your clothes kind of energy. They want to manifest something with you, is what I'm feeling here with this Magician. They also like their thoughts also consist of how much power you have over them and how possibly your body, your magnetism, your magnetic energy, like you know how to like seduce and pull somebody in. With the magician, it's like you kind of have a lot of power over them. You're able to get whatever you want out of them. And that can come in the thoughts of them saying that to themselves, like, damn, this person, like they can get anything out of me. Or it could be in the thoughts of, I want to give this person everything. It almost feels like a love spell, honestly, because the Queen of Wands is a witch. She is a powerful, seductive witch. She knows how to use her energy, her sexuality, her sensuality, her power to kind of get what she wants. She holds occult knowledge. So this person could possibly think that you use your sex appeal, your sexy energy, your flirtation, and it also, it's like very subtle. It's almost like I'm hearing this one lyric in this song. Don't ask me what it is and who sung it, but it's like he's saying, like, I don't even think you're trying like to look like the way that you look or to be how you are. It's just, it doesn't come off as showy, like the Queen of Wands is very natural. So this person's 18 plus, like, I feel like a lot of them haven't had the opportunity to get you out of your clothes, or it was just one time, or there was something, but they're thinking a lot about how they want to get you out of your clothes. So it could be that they want to take you out and spend money on you. This is, they want to like give you everything. They want to kind of manifest something, and they know they have to have some type of sacrifice here in order to get that. They are really plotting. They want to get you in bed. They want to get your clothes off. Like, they're really plotting. Then we have the Page of Cups here. So, and in this Page of Cups, I don't know if you guys can see, but he's like upset. He's like, crumbling up paper. This person is like, their sexual thoughts are very frustrated. Like, they're very frustrated. They almost feel like they don't know what to do. This could be honestly a no contact. Some of you guys might even be in a no contact kind of situation where this person has had the opportunity to see your body in some type of way and experience your energy, and they want to manifest something with you. And it's like, it's very strategic, it's very plotting, it's very like, okay, I got all the resources. How am I going to use all my resources to get to her, to get to him, or get to them? And they're very frustrated. Their thoughts, it's like, it's, yeah, they have these very sexual thoughts about just seeing. It's very much about seeing you naked. Like, they just really want to see you naked. And it's like, I don't know if you guys had shared some moments with this person or something, but this person is thinking about how you toy with them, but there's also like this romantic, like, innocence about the connection that they think about. It's almost like when you were very lovey-dovey and romantic with them, it also really turned them on as well. Okay, let me see this. Yeah, they're very concentrated on your body. Like, I'm also seeing someone in a shower, or like in water. And I did say jacuzzi or pool. So I mean, some of you guys haven't seen or talked to this person since summer when you were at the beach or at a pool or something like that. You could have been in a body of water or around water, in a shower, in a tub with them. Okay, and they're thinking about that. Okay, but that is their dirty thoughts at the moment. We're gonna get into their karma. Now we're going to switch gears. Okay, Spirit, let's get the pick a card. Get the pick a card going. I think I'm going to use these as a, actually, let's use these as a, ooh, there's some really bad, these people, these haters, what's their karma? That's what we're about to get into right now. Wow. Spirit said they're not going to hold back. Let's just see. And we have to understand that karma comes from choices. That's the message for all of them, for you and them. Like, karma comes from choices. I watched this video a couple weeks or months ago. I can't remember. It was quite long ago. But he was saying that some of you guys might even be feeling like, when is this person gonna get there? It's like, how are they getting away with this shit? How did they get away with what they fucking did to me? And there's two things that Spirit wants to say, and we're gonna go deeper into it with one of the piles. But A lot of these people were safe because you were around them. Why the fuck is my I hate when my browser does this when it's about to shut off my camera or like the screen. But anyways, what was I saying? A lot of these people, were saved because your energy was around them. Okay, your energy was around them, and that's what was really keeping them safe. Okay, so some of you guys have kind of departed from some people. Have you ever seen like when you exit a relationship, somebody's wife goes to shit? That's what I'm seeing here. And also the other thing that Spirit wants to point out, for probably another pile, is that you don't get to choose where that action that they chose to do to you, like that ill intent, you don't get to choose how everything unfolds after that. It almost feels like this person did something to you, or these people did something to you, and you watch them kind of go through life, and it kind of has that feeling like, oh, why does nothing happen to them? How do they get away with what they did? You don't get to really choose the unfolding of events that will lead them to their karma. Okay, so people don't ever get away with it. Later down the road, people get sick, they get in accidents. I'm not saying this gonna happen to any of them, but I'm just saying, Ari, my cat, Ari, he's so annoying. Like, if I let him in, he's just gonna be wanting to get out. But some of these people will get sick. They'll get like things will happen to them. Things will happen, and they'll be wondering because there was so much time in between to what they did to you. They'll be wondering, why is this happening to me? Well, it's happening because you made that choice way back there to be fucked up and evil to someone. Now it's time, to deal with it. You know, I don't know why I'm hearing that. I'm hearing like God chooses. God chooses when it's supposed to happen. And when I say God, I don't mean like a man in the sky, but I'm just saying like this universal energy. There's an unfolding here of an experience here, ultimately God's experience. And they are a stream from God, just like you are. And God is going to experience through them. Okay, so don't worry about when it's going to happen to them. Okay, that's what God wants to say right now. But let's get into the card selection of their karma. I know cats be so funny, man. Cats be so funny. And I got a new cat, guys. I was gonna show him to you guys, but he's just too wild. You know how kittens are. I'm just looking at the card selection real quick, and I'll show you guys. Ooh. Okay. So let me show you guys the card selection for you guys to choose from. Okay. So we have number 1, seeds. We have number 2, fall. Wow. Some of these people really. And then we have number 3, watershed. Okay, so here is the card selection 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's get into it. Hope you guys picked. Let's put this up here. We'll just put them up here. All right, let's get into number 1. You guys picked seeds. All right, so the karma that's coming for these people for what they did to you is their seeds are not going to take root. whatever that is. It could be it almost like I'm seeing like a like soil that is kind of like I'm seeing that show From. If you guys are not watching From right now, I just put you on because that show, can't believe I gotta wait till 2026 to see what the fuck is gonna go on with that show. But what I'm seeing, there's this part in the show From, okay, where these people live in this town. Okay, I'm not gonna roll it for you guys, but they're in this town, and there's this episode where things start to go bad in the town. Nothing is like growing in the town. The vegetables are coming up rotten and like rancid and shit, and they're not able to plant seeds. So there's this like karma. One of the biggest things that are going to happen for them is that they could have planted something. They could have wanted something to grow, and it's going to be halted. They're going to have to go on a journey. They're going to have to like really go on a journey and go through the forest. You guys got to watch From, but basically their karma for what they did to you is that whatever they've been wanting to like grow for themselves, this could be a business, this could be like a love life, this could be even like I'm even hearing like wanting to be pregnant, like wanting to have children, things that they have done to you. Some of these people really like wanted, they had ill intent, and it's not going to take root, it's not going to grow, it's not going to prosper. And even if it had some growth, it's going to die. It's going to die. Whatever it is going to die. So let's go deeper into their karma for what they've done to you. Okay? They're not going to be able to, like, you know, reap the benefits. And if anything does grow, it's almost like, why is this not working? Why is this, you know, why is this not working for me? Like, and I'm seeing so many different scenarios, um, like health. I'm seeing health. I'm seeing money. I'm seeing like business ventures. I'm seeing like, I don't know, but for most of them, it's like this one big thing that they really want for themselves. It's not going to take root. All right. So let's see what else. What is their karma? Wow. Hmm. So we have the Six of Wands. We have the Ten of Cups, and we also have the Ace of Swords. So this, it's like, I know this has been going around. I'm going to pull more cards to see what else. But there's something, I don't know. It's like, I guess the karma is that nothing is happening for them and everything is happening for you. I feel like with this Six of Wands, they have to watch you because there's like, you know, with the original depiction of the Six of Wands, this is with the original depiction, it's like there's a crowd, there's a man walking on a white horse, he's being acknowledged, he's getting his flowers, he's having success, he has accomplished something. So it almost feels like something that they wanted for themselves, they have to see you kind of live that out. With the Ten of Cups, it's like their karma is watching you. So I feel like also because they didn't want you to reach this point in your life, Ten of Cups, Six of Wands, they have to watch you actually. Like, I don't know what it is. And that's really sad that that is this person's karma, like watching you like level up, become successful, and be happy, basically. That's this person's karma. You know, they could have wanted you not to be successful. They could have tried to sabotage your success. You know, they could have wanted nothing to grow from what you've worked so hard on. You know, you worked hard to cultivate, you know, and so their karma is actually seeing you get your flowers, become successful, become happy. You know, I do feel like this person with the Ace of Swords, it's almost like they have this epiphany when they watch you when they watch you succeed at something that they didn't want you to succeed at, or to succeed at something that they wanted for themselves. It almost feels like this hate or this ill intent, these ill actions, these lies I'm also hearing, this twisting of truth, this like unnecessary. It also feels very unnecessary as well. All of that energy kind of tainted their grounds, tainted their soil to plant their own things in, their own seeds, their own, goals. This person is going to feel very sick and very, like, I don't know why I'm seeing Fatima in From, because there's this woman in that show From where she starts eating the rotten vegetables. So there's just something, and then she becomes pregnant. Like, I don't want to ruin it for you guys because it's a really good show. You guys need to go watch it. But there's this energy of feeling like off balance. There could be something also that grows within them, you know? Like it could be like something like a growth growing in them. Because I don't want to ruin it too much, but that show is so crazy. Like she gets pregnant, she starts eating the vegetables, she wants to eat blood. Like this person's karma is like they're changing and it's not for the good, that can also be it. And also it's just like they're seeing someone have what they wanted. And now I'm seeing like another show that I watch is Outlander. I love Outlander. And there's this like part in the show where a character gets pregnant and she ends up like going full term sort of, and then she ends up miscarrying, right? The baby, she has to birth the baby out and it's born dead. And so she's like going through it, right? She's going through it and she doesn't want to kind of accept that her baby is gone, and she's like holding it, and her friend comes to kind of try to talk to her and like get the baby from her so they can go and bury the baby. And it's like her friend is pregnant as well. So it's like there's this energy of like not being able to have what you have and seeing you get to a point of success and happiness. And ultimately, I do feel like, let me see, like, why is this happening? I feel like there's this really unclear energy here. Okay, like with the Ace of Swords, this person, their thinking is going to be unclear. They might even have mental issues because of what they've done to you. And it's ultimately because of just this epiphany. There's like this epiphany when they see you doing good and seeing you like, succeed. It's like, wow, it's like almost like it's showing them how much hate they have inside themselves. And it's like when they see you succeed and you're happy, like Ten of Cups, it's like like you might even have a very celebratory time in your life or a moment, and you're gonna know this person's not happy for me. That could have happened. It could have been really outed in that way. But just know whenever something is really good happening, this person is suffering. Like they're in pain. And I don't like they're in pain. And it's like mostly because they're recognizing themselves as well. Their karma is really seeing themselves in a mirror. I don't know how if it's how you deal with this person, what you have communicated to this person, but you kind of like paint this picture of this person, like you not paint this picture. Yes? Okay. Okay. I'm live right now. I left clothes out there for you. Put clothes out there for him. You don't have to come in here and be, interrupt me. I'm sorry, I'm like nosy trying to listen to what he's saying, but it's like you are showing this person who they really are. You know what I mean? You are showing this person how they really are by just being who you are and collecting your blessings. And that's their karma, like realizing how ugly they really are, how much work they actually need to do on themselves. Why is this happening? What did this person do to number one? Ace of Pentacles, they stole money from you. So they could have done something financial with Ace of Pentacles. They put you through, there's something about like they put you in a weird or very bad financial situation. They tried to control your finances or your financial situation at some point. So this is like somebody that really wanted to just strip away your foundation. Like, because I'm hearing homelessness. Like this person is almost like, oh, once something starts going good in your life, they try to come in and sabotage in some type of way. I'm hearing that this person did it once, tried to do it twice, and they failed the second time. That's what I'm hearing. So this person could have tried to sabotage. They could have stole money from you with the Ace of Pentacles, but it could be also a sabotage here. This is them. Like the reason why their soil is dead was because they came and tainted your soil somehow. And it will be different for all of you number ones. It'll be different, but this person tried to put something in your soil so that you either had to go in and cultivate again and clean out everything out, clean out all of like the poison or whatever they put in the soil so that you can start over again. Something to that. With this Nine of Swords here, this person probably, I'm also hearing like they didn't care that you were down and out. Like they didn't care that they put you in this situation, and they didn't care how it was taking an effect on your mental health, because this is a mental health card, Nine of Swords. So this person could have really like fucked up your finances to the point that it puts you in depression. You know, they could have tried to sabotage you in a way. I keep hearing sabotage. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's like they wanted to take control. They wanted to control a situation. And I'm really getting like this person, like you've noticed this type of energy before in different ways with this person. Like, it almost feels like when you are getting some type of success that they wanted in their life, they come in and they sabotage the one place that they could sabotage, that they did have access to. And this person had to be really close to you. This is why nothing is going to take root in their life. This is why they're going to try to plant seeds to be abundant, to plant seeds to find the love of their life, and it's not going to happen for them for a while. For a while, because Spirit keeps trying to show me that show from, right? And in the town, everything is going like, dying. All the vegetables are not able to, the animals are dying, like, and they take this, this journey into the crazy ass forest where the monsters are. So this person's gonna have to travel through their own psyche. Ace of Swords, they're gonna have to travel through their own psyche and merge with their demons, get over their fear, because that's really what this is. Your success, your happiness is they makes them scared, and then the only way that they can control that so they can bring you down and to a level that they're comfortable at seeing you at, they sabotage you. They turn your life upside down. This person, they like the wheel is about being on the downside of life or the upside of life. And when you're in the downs, things are not good when you're on the down spin of the wheel. So when your life is like in that down spin, they are usually always involved, this person, or they were involved at a point when your life was like that. And you were going through a really difficult time financially. You were going through a difficult time mentally. This person did not care. Okay. They did not care, and they did things to make sure that you were below them. It's like I'm hearing like they want you below them. So their karma is actually seeing you rise above where they will never reach. That's their karma. That's crazy. All right. I want to go into the OG deck for you, number one. Like, you know, I'm booking readings. Okay, number one. So if you want to go deeper into this, check out the 2-for-1. Okay, the 2-for-1 is the two 60-minute tarot readings for the price of one. I also am booking $40 readings at this time. If you need your aura reading, I have 25% off. Check out the description box. Okay, to know how to book with me and all three. Because the $40 ones, I'm doing it like the $10 and $20 readings. It's just, you know, through email, not through my shop. Okay, so check out the description box. Let's see the OG deck for you though, just to get more information. The show dark. Okay, let me just put that there. Let that marinate. I got something to say about that. The show dark. Their karma. Damn, like if this is a romantic relationship, like their karma is that they have to see someone. Because that show dark is about like time travel and parallel, like traveling to parallel universes. And so this person might have to see you with somebody else. That's their karma too, you know. Their karma is also like they will try. Side note, this person will try to fix things with you because again, they're having this epiphany that they're an ugly person through you just getting what you deserve. I think your karma, it's like their karma is seeing you get your karma. And like I said, there's good and bad karma. All right, so they're seeing you get the good karma, and it just kind of shows them why this is happening to them. You know, weak bitches don't endanger us. You are over, ain't in range of us, because our 1111 angel numbers. All right, so their karma is that their karma is that they're not going to be able to access you anymore. And like I said, I mentioned this in the intro, and it was a message for everybody that a lot of you guys, nothing was happening to these people because you were around. Your light, your energy, just fuck light, fuck dark. Your energy, just being with this person, and because what you are meant to have and to experience, God would never let things happen. Like what's supposed to happen with them, God would not let that happen to you. So the reason why nothing was really happening because this person was in close range of you. And now their karma is that they're not in range of you. You're not in danger. They're actually in danger now that they're not around you. Okay, and you won. 1111. 111 angel numbers, right? You're winning. That's their karma. They get to watch you win. And 111 might be significant. If I don't even know you exist, is that beef? So this person might even try to start beef with you. I'm hearing smear campaign. It's like this person might even try to, like, they're just raking up karma as they go on, as they try to smear your character, which could never happen because people see how good of a person you are. Even the people that they're talking to that want to have this type of like perspective of you for their own reasons, it's like, who the fuck are these people? Who the fuck are these people that this person is talking to about you, that's trying to create this imaginary beef? This person loves to create imaginary beef. The reason why this is happening to them, or that they will get karma, is because they like to create imaginary beef. Like, make up shit in their head. This person is kind of like I said, has mental issues, and then they're realizing it. Damn, I'm really crazy. I'm real fucked up in the head. That's their karma, is realizing that they're fucked up in the head, you know? And they're gonna go through life not really being noticed by the people that they want to be noticed by. One of those people is you. They want to be acknowledged by you. And so just side note, like I said, this person will come around. They're gonna try to, you know, because they realize that their life is going to shit since you're not there, you know, and that's karma, right? They're going to try to come back. And also, they might even try to continue to start this beef, but it's almost like you are going to be living like this person doesn't exist to you, you know, for what they did. This person really betrayed you in some sense. Spirit, you know, I feel like it's hard for you to wrap your mind around that. You don't want to acknowledge that this person betrayed you. That's weirdly true. His father posted about their vegetables not growing, asking for advice. Wow, see? And you know what I was just thinking about? I was thinking like while you were in this, like in range of this person, you might have had some things happen to you that kind of like mimic what I'm saying in a way. Um, because that was you picking up on the energy that they're about to receive. And I think you actually like exited, you left this person alone, you know, and you got out of range. And yeah, so that's what I was really thinking about that. That came up. So that's kind of interesting that you say that. But let's see what else. But I feel like this person is not going to exist to you. And it's like, you don't care what beef they're trying to say. Like, who the fuck are you talking to? These crazy people about me that I don't fucking care about. I don't respect. I don't like. I don't aspire to be like. You know, so it's like it's that energy. Like this person is gonna. They ran their mouth to people that honestly are not good people themselves. Okay, um, ride or die. So their karma. I feel like I said, I mentioned, like somebody might get in a car accident. Someone might die. A lot of these people have done some really foul shit, you know, to you, and they might take a ride and die, or you know, they're gonna have to die with knowing that they did this to you. You know, some of these people are parents. Some of these people are parents. There are parents that try to sabotage you. They don't give a fuck about you. And the moment that you realize that, that's when shit goes down for them. It's all about you disconnecting from this person. The range, getting out of their range, like, you know, coming to terms to how it really was, like what this person, how they really are. Hot mess. Their life is going to be a hot mess. That's their karma. And it's going to be such a hot mess eventually where they can't hide it. Even to the people that are their lapdogs, they see it. They see that this person is a hot mess. Give me my tens. Okay, so their karma is just seeing you get your tens all across the board, you know? So that is their karma. I feel like I know some people get this message and you kind of want to hear. I feel like we got some shit that they will be going through. I also feel like, you know, there's a lot about money here. So planting seeds to make more money, to, you know, to become abundant in some type of way is not going to take root. Whatever they produce is just going to be like dead, you know. But I know that we get that message sometimes is like they just get to see you win. That's their karma, you know. All right, number one. So I'm gonna move on to number two. That's their karma for you. Number one. That's what's gonna happen. They just get to see you win. They have to deal and they get to see themselves. They see themselves. And then they have all these things that are not working out, not taking root, not growing. And if it does grow, it dies. Financial loss. They put you in finance. They tried to fuck up your finance. But that's their karma too. They get to get what they were trying to get to give you. Okay. So let's move on to number two. We have fall. Wow. Wow. Okay. So the fall is about harvest time. It's a harvest. It's a harvest for the fall, and then it's also a time where things start to fall away from the trees. Okay. The fall. And I just feel like one of the biggest karma for them is that things are going to be falling away from them, from their life very slowly. It's like a transition because they're kind of showing me like the seasons, you know, and they could have been very abundant at one point in some type of way. And their karma is that they get to see that kind of slowly just dissipate. They get to watch that, and it's kind of like the spirit is kind of showing me in the form of money and also in the form of people. So, and there's this like lonely feeling that I'm getting because like there's like this little opening here of this like barren field with a road. I believe that it's a road. It looks like a road or it's a river, but it just feels like this person is going to be going on a journey alone. They're going to feel lonely. Their karma is to be alone and not to have anybody. Yeah. Okay, so let's get some more energy on the table to see for number 2. What is their karma? I just feel like their karma is it's just having to like see people leave them, and then eventually they ain't got nobody around. They don't got nobody around them. They're lonely. And it could even be in the form of like maybe there's people around, but there's no true people. There's no true people around, you know, around them, and they feel lonely and they realize I gotta do this alone. Look what came out, the Hermit. The Hermit came out. Look at their karma. The Sun. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune just love to come out. I'm using a different deck. So we have the Hermit, we have the Sun, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So let's see here. This person's karma. Wow. That's crazy. I feel like this person has been avoiding why they have done so many things to you. It's almost like this person has been avoiding some deep work. Like the Hermit is about going within. You don't have anybody. You're not really instructed to look outside of yourself. You just have to go within and communicate with your guides, with God, you know, and figure out shit. You can't go outside. And I'm getting this like energy of like they could have really had you. They could have really had you on this journey. And you know, the Hermit journey, it's like you have to go within, and I'm getting this energy like in order for them to find their light, to find their abundance, to regrow, to get back to summer, to get to spring and summer, like it'd be a cold ass winter, I'm hearing. Okay, so it feels like they, in order to reach their light, they have to travel. Like I tell people that you gotta travel to your darkness. You gotta merge with your darkness. Okay, you have to become comfortable, know yourself full in and out. Okay, internal is the dark. Out here, this is the sun. This is the light energy, and we're all of that. We're not just light. We're not just light beings. We're dark beings as well. So this person has been avoiding their darkness, and so their karma is that they have to go through this alone. They're gonna have to go through some really dark times, and when you go through your shadow, there's an internal darkness that you go through, and there's also an external darkness that you go through. So like, you know, when you're going through your external, a lot of shit is happening out here that makes you go inward and connect with that internal darkness. And it's not a good, like, it's really giving, like, it's not a good feeling. It's not pleasant. It's not for the fucking weak. A lot of people get into this energy and they go off and they do drugs. They go off and they get into escapism. This person escapes. I can see it now. You know, this person will probably fall into escapism, but they desperately want, it's like their karma is to have that annoying, desperate energy just there. You know, like when you want to make something happen, when you want to manifest something, it's like it's you like God will not let you forget about it. God will not let you ignore it. You can't. The only way you can ignore it is go get drunk, go get high. You know, go have some sex, go and binge watch something, go and, you know, do something that's going to distract you from what you really want to do, because in order to get to that light, you have to do the deep work, you know. And so this person has been avoiding it, hence to why they did eternal darkness, showing them what they need to do, you know, what they need to work on. What they fucking did to you was the lesson, you know what I mean? So their karma is to really go through this alone, to be alone by themselves. They could have had you. Me back to that energy, like they could have had you. So you could be somebody that's like a real one that really actually does the work. You go and you do, you know, you merge with your darkness. You heal yourself, you work on it, you communicate with your guides and with God, and you do the work, you know. And it feels like they could have had you to depend on. They could have had you to help them through this fucking dark shit that they harbor inside. You know, that's just sitting there stagnant. Your darkness is not supposed to be stagnant. When it's stagnant, that's when you start doing fucked up shit to people, and you're doing fucked up shit to yourself. That's when it's stagnant. Your darkness is supposed to be merging and alchemizing and coming all together and working with you, with the light. You know what I mean? And they can't do it. You know, they haven't been doing it. They haven't been working on themselves, hence to why they did what they did. Let's see what they did to you. But I already see that they're going to be going through a really rough time. It's ultimately to lead them to the sun. It is ultimately to lead them to their abundance. But when you let that darkness, that dark, murky water sit in you stagnant for years, and you're just tapping into it when you want to do some fucked up shit to someone because you don't want to work through the jealousy. You don't want to work through the fucking triggers, right? So you rather do some fucked up shit to someone, talk and smear somebody's name, right? Steal from them, do unnecessary shit. When that shit sits for so long, and that's the only time you tap into that shit, it's going to be harder to get to the light. It's going to be not harder, but it's going to be more uncomfortable. That's what I want to say. That's what they're saying. It's not harder, it's just more uncomfortable. Because the more that you stack up, like, oh, I did this to this person, I did this to them, I lied on them, I twisted the truth so I look different in the situation. When you just keep racking up all of that, it's only going to get even more uncomfortable when you start to approach it, because you want that light, you want that abundance, you want love, and so their trip to finding happiness and love, that's what's really coming up. Happiness and love, and possibly just things going good, having abundance, having success in life. Let's just say that it's going to be a lonely road. This person has some dark shit to go through. The reason why they did what they did to you, sorry I'm getting so deep, that's just the fucking reader that I am, but the reason why they did what they did to you was because they had these triggers, right? It wasn't really about you. What did they do? What did they do? Judgment. What is this? Okay, 6 of Wands, 9 of Wands, and Judgment. Okay, so they tried to put a blockage. What I'm really picking up here is that they tried to do a blockage. They tried to block something. They tried to block something. They could have casted judgment of some sort. They could have tried to humiliate you. Okay? But I'm also just feeling like with this 9 of Wands, it almost feels like they were trying to block you. This boundary feels like they're trying to put up a boundary to make sure that you don't get to something. They're trying to make sure that you don't get to something. It could be your own success with the sun here. It could be the own success. With the 8 of Swords, again, there's a stagnancy here. So this person could have really tried to put up blockages. There's something about blockages here.
And I'm also hearing like witchcraft of some sort. Oh my God, there's this second card. I have two of these cards in this deck, which I don't understand how I have that, but it came out. And we also have the Seven of Cups here. So I feel like this person tried to confuse things. There's like this confusion that I'm picking up on. They could have been lying. They could have like, there's like rumors or lying, that I'm hearing here. And it was to stop something that is successful in your life. It could be witchcraft. I'm definitely hearing and feeling that this person has been putting, doing the work, put in a lot of work to stop what you were doing, stop what was happening, or prevent you from going somewhere in life. Ultimately, the sun is something that you just want to manifest, that makes you happy, that it makes you feel like successful. So they could have like, I don't know, what is that from? Okay, there's this, what is that show called? It's called Beef. The show is called Beef, okay? It's on Netflix. It's a really good show. I think it's just like a one season kind of thing. But basically this guy, like, I'm not gonna tell you guys all of it, but the guy, he tried to prevent he prevented his brother from going to college. So there's this energy, like he didn't give him the acceptance letter. So his brother thought he didn't get accepted. It was something like that. And so there's that's coming. Like this person could have tried to prevent you from going somewhere. So maybe somebody was trying to give you a job. They tried very hard to make sure that you didn't get that job. Maybe somebody wanted to date you. They really tried very hard to either sabotage that relationship by doing witchcraft or get in between you to that person, put lies into your, they tried to stop something, like halt something. It's very mental with the Eight of Swords. Okay, very mental with the Eight of Swords coming out twice. So this person could have been in their thoughts. They could have been in their thoughts and, at their altar, really binding you up. Like this person is binded up. You see how wrapped up and, they're bounded. So I feel like this person could have tried to stop destiny with the judgment. The judgment is about destiny for me. It's about being in alignment with your preferred path. It's also about like graduation. To me, it's also about death, like overcoming something to go on to the next level. So I don't know. There's something that they did. A lot of them were in witchcraft or evil eye energy, really trying to halt things. And there's like this confusion, like trying to confuse the situation, so that you don't get to where you want to go. So their karma is that they're going to be alone. I think they really did this to somebody. Like you, number two, is an actual person that actually could help them on their journey. Like you could have been blessed in their life. Like who said that? Imagine hurting someone that was meant to heal you. I don't know who said that, but some people, they talk on that person saying it. And he's saying it about a woman. So this could very much be a guy that did this, like didn't want you to, leave them. Didn't want you to, very much that. I'm hearing that too. So they did things. They did fucked up things to confuse you. Lied about you. But can you imagine like hurting someone, doing fucked up shit to someone that was actually put into your life to help heal you? That's what it's coming to. Like this person could have, like, because they're about to go through some really dark shit, their own dark shit, and you could have been there for them. They have to do it themselves, but it's always nice to have someone that's real. That's real. That's a real one, to really tell you what's up, to really help you and to support you and give you advice. Someone that does the work themselves. Like you, number two, you do the work on yourself. You just don't see like, oh yeah, I'm doing this fucked up shit. I need to stop, but I don't care. I'm gonna just keep on doing this shit. I'm gonna go out and like continue to fuck up my shit. Like, you don't move like that. Even like we're not all perfect, but when you notice something about yourself, you do, no matter how long it takes you, you do the work on yourself. Right? And it's always nice to have those types of people in your life, okay? That takes healing, evolution seriously. Okay. So their karma is that they got to go through this alone, and it's going to get crazy. It's going to get messy. But it almost feels like it's a lesson, you know, for them. Like this contract that you have with this person is a lesson for them. Ooh, okay, let's see what else is going on. You won't break my soul. I'm hearing yes, it will. I'm hearing that song. Totally different. Yes, yes, it will. It's gonna break your soul. You're gonna be like, honestly, to come back together. Like God, like I say this a lot. God is fragmented. You know, source, purpose. It's all fragmented, and you know, it's not just one stream. It's not just going up. It's expanding as well, and you kind of have to break open. So this person's kind of resisting what is happening in their life. They could be going through some really heavy shit. Here comes the big bad witch from the big bad beat. Yeah, this person did witchcraft. They did witchcraft. They thought they were big and bad. They didn't really know what they were fucking with, honestly. Because honestly, like, if you're doing witchcraft on somebody that's actually like a real one that's connected to purpose, that God is working through and bringing them, you know, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You really do not want to do that. You know, because first of all, it's not going to work. This person's just like, you know, they're heavily, you number two, you're very heavily connected to your guides, you know, whether you believe it or not. Okay, the movie Inception, I feel like one of their karmas that they're going to keep dreaming about you. They're going to just keep on like having these really weird dreams about you, like nightmares even, you know. It's honestly like it's really feeling very confusing. It's feeling very like dark and like not what it seems kind of energy. Like, you know, and there's this, all right, you won't break my soul. So there's like this energy of them trying to like, you know, be resilient, which is great. That's a lesson within itself, but you are going to be broken through this. What you did to number two, they're going to be broken. They're going to be broken into pieces, and they have to put themselves together. That's the shadow work. That's the light work. You got to put yourself back together. And I don't know, they might not have it in them to do it. Tell me your secrets. This person's going to be exposed. So if they were doing something like malicious, like, you know, putting like, this is like someone being jealous. And, you know, it could very much be that they're jealous of your spirituality, because I'm talking a lot about that. They're jealous of you're connected with God, you know, judgment. They're jealous that you're on your purpose. They could be jealous that, you know, if you're just aligned with what you truly want to do, you're going to have success. That's why they were working so hard to bind that shit up and make sure that you're not successful. And I feel like they're going to be exposed in some type of way. They're going to be exposed for doing this. Okay, so let's look at some more OG. The OG deck over here. You know, I don't know, someone's just going to be knowing all of their business. Someone's going to be knowing all of their business. Master plan. I think their master plan is going to be getting exposed. I feel like there's this energy of somebody working really hard to make sure that you don't get to where you want to go. And this is like someone like being so jealous, or hateful, or because when people just do unnecessary things to people, it's either that they're just like, they don't know how to love, or they just can't get over their own like triggers, insecurities, and jealousy. And so when you're doing this to an actual person that has done nothing to you but be a good person, be a good support, loving person to you, and because you can't get over your own darkness and your shadow, and you know, get into it with yourself, you create a master plan to try to break someone or block someone, and that's just going to only lead them to getting exposed and them breaking apart. Like this whole master plan was really the master plan to break themselves apart. And it's like they would have done this because you don't have to go through one experience. You can choose the other path where you have that support, that real person that was really for you. You didn't have to do what you did. All right. So that's their karma. Their karma is that they're going to be going through a really dark time. Let's see what else. Let's see exactly what's going to happen in these dark times. They're going to lose money. They're going to be losing money, and there's depression here. They're going to, you know, the moon, 3 of Pentacles. I feel like this person is going to have a really hard time. Also, like, a 3 of Pentacles is like bottom. It's the bottom. You got to work really hard when you're at the bottom, right? So I feel like there's this energy of like being stuck at the bottom, constantly having to like be at the bottom, you know? And that kind of just fuels the jealous. Why would I say jealousy? I was going to say depression. So I don't know, them being like, you know, because they're going to, you know, I don't know. It's only going to fuel the jealousy, I guess. There's the star here. So that could very much be you shining, you know? But I also feel like, you know, with the star being here, and I said jealousy, the star is about jealousy. It's about transmuting that jealousy. It's about transitioning out of that jealousy, you know, getting past that type of energy, you know? And so I feel like their karma is like, they're just going to be jealous. They're just going to be like stuck in envy. And it's just going to make things harder and weigh down on them. I don't know why this 3 of Pentacles makes me feel like it's just going to be weighing down on them. It's going to be really heavy. Like having to work so hard and not being able to have that support. They're not going to have support. We are doing a pick a card. Okay, you guys, we're doing their karma for hurting you. Okay, so let's see one more. What about this dark time? God, it's like they have to do the work alone. I don't know what that is. They're going to have to do the work alone. And like I said, some people, their darkness that has been sitting for so long, because your darkness is not meant to sit, it's meant to move around, swirl within you. And also, you're not supposed to be like in it, you know, but you're supposed to work with it. You're supposed to merge with your darkness. It's not just about light, guys. Okay. Is there only light here on the planet? No, there's darkness here. God is also darkness. God is also, you know, manifested darkness here in this realm, not just in you, but everywhere, you know? So it's like they have to, it's just going to be like a long time of working on themselves. And they could have really been focusing on themselves while you were by their side. And it could have been an easier, more pleasant experience. It's still going to be hurt, like painful going through that. But, you know, doing it alone, that's their karma. You gotta do it alone. You gotta do it alone now. That's it. It's almost like whatever they have to go through, like the jealousy, the abandonment issues, the insecurities, the self-hate, all of that is just enough for this person to be experiencing for what they fucking did to you. Just their own shit. They gotta deal with it alone. For what they've done. You know, they tried to block you. They tried to block something. They tried to block something, tried to prevent something from happening. Something that honestly with the Judgment card was destined for you to have. Okay, number 2. So that's their karma. I'm sorry I couldn't tell you much. I feel like they're just going to be having a really hard time building something. They're going to have a really hard, they're going to have to like, it's going to be a long time of tending that garden and doing the work on themselves. And the karma is of, they could have did it with like somebody by them sides that was a good person. It has a lot of knowledge. All right, so I'm going to go on to number 3. Hi, Conscious Beauty. I'm doing great, you guys. I am doing so good. I'm doing so good. I'm feeling so great. It's finally getting closer to winter, and I have been just so cozy in my home and just with my family. I visited with some family recently, and it was great. I was watching a YouTube video and you said you would go live in Hagar. Yeah. I'm gonna try, like, I gotta get back into the live. I haven't been going live. as in like I just moved, you know, I just moved this summer, and I've been had to finish up a lot of client work and get my stuff together, get my house together and stuff. Now I feel like I have time to breathe and to get back on here. I finished up all the YouTube content, so you guys are going to be very much, you know, fed over the next couple of months. So you do cinnamon and salt. What do you mean by that? Cinnamon and salt. I love cinnamon salt. I love salt. I love salt, man. All right. What do you mean by cinnamon and salt? I love this incredible collective and I feel so supported. Thank you. I love being here and love that you guys support me as well. Okay, so we're going to get into number 3. I thought you said you rubbed those together on your first. On my first. I don't know. No. I love cinnamon. I love salt. I use them in many different ways. But let's get into number 3. It's okay. We have watershed. All right, number 3. So this is the karma that this person is going to get. Okay, I'll use this one. All right, so with this watershed, their karma is going to be very emotional. It's going to be really emotional. Things are going to be done to them. And I'm almost feeling like they put themselves in this position. But their karma is that something's going to be done to them. And it's going to cause them like kind of like this emotional upheaval. And I'm seeing someone like cry and yell and stuff, like, and it's like they're angry, but it's like in an emotional, it's like in an emotional sense. Okay. Watershed. I just also feel like, oh wow, there's something. Wow. Okay, so one of their karma, there's gonna be like, because I'm seeing like this huge like, and now I'm seeing Beyonce, like, I don't know what that, and what's that song? They don't love you like I love you, that song. I'm seeing it like the yes, but what's that song? The Beyonce. It's that song where she comes out, she looks like a shun, and she like opens the door and the water's like rushing out, right? I'm seeing that, but I'm also seeing like this wave kind of come and like wash something away. Okay. So there's something like, and Beyonce could be you, like you're just opening up. There's something, I feel like it's you. I think you're Beyonce number 3. And it feels, because I'm also seeing like, I think why I'm seeing that, because there's like a sunflower here. So there's that energy, like a shun energy. Maybe a shun's coming for them and for you. Okay. That speaks to a certain person or collective, but it feels like there is like this water, something emotional that happens. Something that's really emotional comes in and wipes everything away. Because I'm seeing, it's almost like a hurricane, a tsunami. Like I'm seeing that, like where something like, you know how like it can just destroy buildings. It's very tower-like energy, and it's like there's something like a Pacific event that's gonna happen in their life. I do feel like you are connected to it, and you are a cause of it. You caused this, I feel like, and it comes in and it wipes everything away. Wipes everything that they had away. I don't know what that's about. Let's see. Let's get into it more, okay? But something and it's like now I'm seeing a rain cloud here on the card. There's some kind of storm coming for their asses. Some kind of storm, and it's like these have been so powerful, so deep. These karma. Spirit's telling me to do karma, do karma, do karma. They want to talk about it. Spirits want to talk about it. So let's see. I want to change decks. Hold on. let's do this one. What is their karma for hurting you? What is their karma for hurting you? There's something happening here. Something that's going to happen. This wanted to come out. Kept seeing that as I shuffled. Ooh. So we have the Strength card. We also have the Devil. And we have the Five of Wands. Hey. Okay. So, Strength. This is going to be a difficult time for them. Whatever's going to happen, they're going to feel like they lost control. There's some type of, there's some type of, like, I'm hearing like, sorry, I'm burping. So there's like something that needs to be exposed, something that's like coming up to the surface. Something's going to come up to the surface and kind of like, there's going to be like this, like, I don't know. They're going to lose control though. There's this energy of feeling like they are trapped. The Devil is very much about being trapped, being controlled, being chained to something. So there's this energy of feeling like they can't get out of something as well. So their karma is that they might be stuck in a relationship that they don't want to be in, stuck in a living situation they don't want to be in, stuck in a job that they don't want to fucking be in, stuck in situations that they don't want to be in, that they feel like they don't have control, that they have a lack of control here. I also feel like there's this energy of them losing control of a certain situation, losing control of a certain outcome. There's this energy of like wanting to fight, there's this energy of wanting to fight. Like they're gonna spend their energy of wanting to fight because it's like, I feel like there's this energy of like they know that they have lost. They know that they have to either, like, I'm hearing like, you gotta just move on, like you gotta move on. I don't know what that is about, but they're gonna be feeling like they are gonna want to fight for that, like, control. But there's this energy of like not recognizing where the power really lies. They have lost power in a certain situation here. And so I feel like their karma is that they got to take a seat. And that's really hard for them. I don't know. This person might be very like, let's see what it is. Cause I feel like there's this energy, like, I keep saying energy. That's how I feel shit, like it's just like a knowing kind of energy. I try to figure out like what kind of like sentient like I am, it's like all of them, and it just kind of combines into like an energy that I read. But I feel like they're gonna like, their karma is that they have no, like, they're gonna be silenced. They have to sit down. I'm hearing like, you gotta have a seat, take a seat. And I'm also hearing, don't make me get out my seat. That's Beyonce too. So there could be an energy of like, they are no longer in control, I am doing their karma for hurting you, what their karma is. So I feel like they're going to lose control of a situation and they're not going to have any other like option but to just shut up, sit down. Shut up, be humble. What is that? I'm hearing that now. I'm hearing that. Shut up, sit down. Shut up. Did he say shut up? Sit down, be humble. So they're not like, you're like, there's this energy because I feel like you're going to be humbling them in some type of way, or your guides are going to be humbling because I said Ashun. So, and I saw her like come in and open the waters and it's like she cleans out something. Okay. She clears something out and she comes with abundance, And so I feel like there's that energy and they're not going to have any. And this is like a watershed. There's going to be like a shedding here. Something is going to be cleared out of their life. And they're going to fight for it to stay or to remain in control, but they lose control. They lose their position. They lose their position somewhere in this situation of theirs. And it's like the fact that they have to shut up and sit down Okay, so this is why they're doing this. Let me see what they did to you. This is like during a really, I feel like this person tried to create chaos. I was gonna say confusion, but they could have tried, they could have a lot of chaos demons. And they don't know how to properly use it. And this is the thing, like everybody has their demons, right? Everybody has their demons. And you're meant to control them, you're meant to utilize them, you know. And when you don't have, and when I say demons, I mean the shadow, you know, your own shadows, you know. And so I feel like this person, their shadow is kind of like was running havoc. That's what I'm feeling. It was like chaos. And there's a time for chaos. There is a time for chaos. Chaos can work for you, but you're not meant to, like, it's not meant, you have to utilize it. You need to be the master of energy. You have to be the master of yourself, including your demons, including your shadow. And this person doesn't know how to do that. And they created a lot of chaos in your life during a time where you were having a lot of success with the Chariot and the World. This could have been like, you know, you were working on something. You were putting in a lot of work. You know, the Chariot's about putting in a lot of work, going towards success, putting in a lot of momentum. The World is about a completion. Like you were nearing completion. And it's like, oh my God, I'm hearing like you were nearing completion towards something that was going to be very successful for you, possibly them too. Because there's this energy of being in cahoots with each other, and there's this energy of fighting here. So it feels like you were nearing completion of having something successful for yourself, and this person was very much triggered in some type of way. It's almost like this could have been some type of partner. It could have been a partner in life kind of situation, a business partner. And they didn't know how to register what they were seeing. Instead, what they saw, they let it trigger their insecurities. They saw themselves different in this situation. And so what did they do? They wanted to sabotage. They wanted to ruin it for you. That's how they saw it. In a way, they're ruining it for themselves. But the karma here is that they lose control. They lose position, they lose control of something that they really wanted, a place, a position that they wanted, something that they built for. And you know, I feel like the karma is that they just have to really like, they get humbled in some type of way. The strength, I don't know, the strength card is making me feel like they're being humbled. Okay, but this is because they wanted to kind of swap. It's almost like they saw you as someone who was really successful, completing something, going on to the next stage. And they also know that in that next stage and that next level of life, the World card and the Chariot, they knew that that next level was going to be also successful for you. So, you know, this hater, this person that hurt you, they did it in a way so that they can swoop on in and get what you have, you know, to take control over something, whether that's even just like a certain category of your life. Like they, you know, they wanted to swoop in and control your love life or your finances, or they wanted to swoop in and take your ideas, take your business, you know. Confusion, illusion. They wanted to create a lot of illusions in your life, surrounding you, even within you. It's almost like there's a lot of gaslighting here too. Moon, Seven of Cups, this person is not mentally well. They're not. They did this, and I don't even think they understand what they did. They really wanted to break down something. So they could have saw that you were in a relationship. It was going to the next level. It's going to be successful in that next level. Let me come in and cause chaos in this person's life. Let me do all these different things to them. Let me just like, distract them from this very beautiful time that they have in their life, and that this energy is a lot, and it's going to be different for all of you. But it's ultimately trying to destroy something. This person was trying to destroy your success, trying to destroy the next chapter for you, and this is all built on their insecurities and their triggers. They wanted you to have that. They wanted, they are already triggered, depressed, confused about self, don't know what the fuck they're building for themselves. So they want to transfer that energy to you. So how do they do it? They come in and they try to do shit to you. They try to, confuse and bring illusion to you in your life and surround you in that. I don't feel like it worked. I don't feel like it worked, whatever they were trying to do. It was uncomfortable. It was something that maybe you had to keep, focused on. That's what I'm really feeling heavily. And if you're second guessing yourself, like, if you're freshly out of this situation and you're just like, you're kind of confused about that, Spirit's here to tell you that they didn't fuck up shit. They didn't fuck up anything. They did not confuse. They did not destroy. So what, I want to be clear with you, number 3, is that wherever you are right now, you are meant to be. You're meant to be there. Okay? Let's get into the, but I feel like their karma is basically like, they're going to be removed. They're going to go out kicking and screaming though. I really do feel like they're going to be losing their job. Heavy on that. They could have been like at a high position. And a lot of these people didn't even understand their position. Some of them, it could have been warped. Their position was warped. They didn't see themselves. They could have been seeing themselves as the top dog, boss bitch. No, they were not. And now you're being even more demoted. Now you're being ripped away from the position that you did have. Their karma is that they're going to be removed from a position of power. And they're literally going to go out kicking and screaming. That's going to be difficult for them. Like, I'm seeing, like, that's their karma. Like, that's their karma, that they're going to have to throw a fit. And then sit down, be humble. Like, they're going to be, and that's like not something that they're not used to that taste. They're not used to being humbled. They're not used to someone telling them, shut up, sit down, be humble. They're not used to somebody saying, you're fired. But that's what's going to happen to them. Let's get into the OG deck. Let's get some more information for you, number 3. Bullshit, we flying over. All that bullshit, like I'm telling you, number 3, like, it was all bullshit and you flew the fuck over it. So don't worry where you landed. Like, best believe you're in the right position. Okay, so don't worry about it. But for a lot of you guys flew the fuck over this shit. And it was like, wow, you are really delusional. Let me tell you to shut up. Sit down. And I feel like some of that, it's going to be amplified as time goes on. Like, they're going to see that energy in other ways in their life, but you can whip your lovin' on me. This is another like chain and whip, because that song by Jack Harlow, he says like, what does he say? I don't fucking know, you guys. And so it's like that song is about like, you can't really hold me down, like, but you can give me your love, so there's this energy of like, they're not going to be able to be in control of something. They desperately, and that could be just like, I don't know, this could be like a narcissist's worst dream, worst nightmare come true. I'm sorry. They tried to play me, but I shitted on them first. So there could be, their karma could be that you're shitting on them, and they should have really like checked in with the spirit realm to really, because the first person that the first deity that I saw was a Shun. That was the first thing that came into my head when I started reading your cards. And it's like, do you really think, like, you know, number 3, your guides, whether you know them or not, they're going hard for you. They're not going to let you get shitted on. This person, they're getting shitted on. That's their karma. They're going to get shitted on. Like, they tried to play you. This person could have had a whole plan. We're talking about the devil energy here. We're talking about the devil. They could have had some real toxic, scammy ass motherfucking plan to kind of shit on you, take control of you or whatever. And they tried to play you, but they got shitted on. And they will get shitted on. That's the thing. You know, they're going to be starved. That's their karma. Feed me. They're going to be starved. This is very much narcissist here. Narcissist energy. Okay. The only problem I have, I be so real. And that's their karma, is that they're faced with reality. That's gonna be the problem. They're faced with reality. You know, that 7 of Cups, this person could have been very delusional about themselves, about the situation, about you. Say it with your chest, you know. There's this energy, like their karma could be that they're going to, I don't know, there could be some big argument that's coming up that kind of gives them like this insight, you know, of where they've placed themselves. Because did I say that I feel like they're going to be stuck in certain relationships, stuck in certain jobs? Like, this is a person that, you know, had an opportunity to be somewhere, but because they did all this fucked up shit, you know, they had the opportunity to like maybe possibly have the job of their dreams, but because they got a lot of shit to do, they got a lot of work to do. But because they are so fucked up, now they're stuck at a dead-end job that they didn't want to be in to begin with. Now they're there for life, you know? Magical insight. You have magical insight. And I really feel like, you know, this person should have known that they couldn't play you. They should have known that they should know karma's coming. Because it's like, you have magical insight. And I feel like also, like, they're going to be hit. When they're humbled, they're going to realize, fuck, like, it's like some type of insight that comes in for them. You know, can't believe we made it. This is what we're thankful for. Yeah, I feel like, you know, their karma is also like just seeing you rise, maybe possibly to that position. You know, like, this could have been somebody that was heavily in competition with you with the 5 of Wands. Their karma is to see you be the boss bitch. Their karma is to really, you know, see you rise to the position that they wanted to be in. But yeah, that's what I'm really feeling for you, number 3. That's their karma. Their karma is that they're going to be losing their job. They're losing their position, you know, and they're going to fight for it, and they're going to go out. They might even, like, through that fight, they realize that they were never there in that position to begin with. And they played themselves. And that's facts. When you realize, like, fuck, I was stupid. They got to live with that. They got to live with their own stupidity. That's their karma. But that's what I got for you, number 3. That is our pick a card. I will be back here, you guys, on Thursday. I didn't want to come this Thursday because I know some of you guys, okay, be celebrating that holiday. I don't celebrate it, but I knew I didn't want to interrupt anybody, you know. But I will be back Thursday. All right, you guys, check out the description box if you guys want to book with me. I got some specials, winter specials going on. So go ahead and check out the description box. I will see you guys on Thursday. I love you guys. Okay. Peace.